first guest was named one of the 30 most influential people in the metaverse, and she's launching a new venture to explore the intersection of Web3 and entertainment. Joining me now is Lindsey McInerney, co-founder and CEO of Sixth Wall. Hello there, Lindsey. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, so the blockchain entertainment company is the digital arm of Mila Kunis's Orchard Farm Productions. So what kind of content are you guys producing?
Yeah, look, Mila has been producing traditional film and television with Lisa Sterbakov for years under the Orchard Farm production company. And earlier, late last year, we launched Sixth Wall, which is a Web3 entertainment business, really exploring where Web3 and entertainment are going to intersect. The team, Mila and Lisa are both incredible thought leaders and really see the new ethos, values, and some of the technologies that are, we're swimming in here as we enter the Web3 space as incredible opportunities to connect closer with fans and creators and change the way entertainment.
So tell me how Web3 enhances the entertainment experience.
Yeah, look, we're excited by how much closer that we can get to communities and how we can co-create with different communities that we're presenting to and working with. I think the co-creation of story is something that lots of folks have aspired to, but the idea that you can actually enter worlds together and sort of build out loud has been something that we've really enjoyed doing with the Web3 community.
All right, so I know Mila Kunis from Stoner Cats, and you actually co-produced the gimmicks, and so now you guys are partnering together. What are you guys creating?
With the gimmicks.
Well, you co-produced the gimmicks.
Yes.
Mia did Stoner Cats.
Mila did
Now
Stoner Cats.
you're joining forces. What's going on?
Yes, so Sixth Wall co-produced the gimmicks with Toonstar. And now we are launching a sci-fi fantasy universe called Armored Kingdom. Armored Kingdom will span a number of different mediums. We started out with digiphysical comic books earlier this year. We're going to launch a trading card game, hopefully early next year, as well as working on an animated series and a couple of other, entertainment pieces that you'd expect from folks who are really good at film and entertainment.
So how do you incorporate NFTs and the metaverse into this?
The comic books themselves were digiphysical, so people can own them, both as a physical asset, but also on a blockchain in their wallets. And likewise with the trading card game, that will be something that people will be able to own as well. We're working on an entire, gamified experience where people will be able to take advantage of the different things that they've traded and bought and collected and contribute in different ways. We're working already with folks in our Discord and in our community to build different parts of the world, the lore, the stories, and really take advantage of what it is to build out loud and get noisy with the community.
Are there barriers to mass adoption? I say that because, CoinDesk has looked at numbers from DApp Radar, which says platforms like Sandbox, Decentraland, they have maybe like a couple of hundred of users, user activity. They claim to have hundreds of thousands more. And so the numbers are a little questionable either direction. But, are there challenges to people getting into the metaverse and having access? And are there, limitation barriers?
Yeah, totally. Look, we're still incredibly early. I would say, we're where the internet was in 92, 93, 94, right? If you wanted to go online then, you really had to want to do it. The technologies are a little bit clunky. Experiences aren't there yet. And I think, our thesis is that entertainment will bring the first billion users to the metaverse. And we don't have really that many wildly entertaining experiences yet. I always say people aren't going to show up to do their taxes. They're going to show up to, do something really fun. And so I think that now that the infrastructure has been laid, people will be able to come in and build really exciting experiences on top of that.
So U.S. regulators are also looking into Yuga Labs, which has created the much talked about Bored Ape NFT collection. And one of the, key legal questions in there is whether or not NFTs are securities. Do you have any concerns about, bumping heads with regulators?
I don't personally have concerns about bumping head with regulators. I think that what we'd really like to see is regulators provide a lot more clarity on the space. What we're seeing right now is an incredibly innovative moment in technology, and an opportunity for America to maintain its status as like the most innovative country in the world when it comes to technology. What's lacking right now and holding a lot of folks back is that there's not really clear regulation. And so people are dancing around gray areas. Everybody wants to, hand on heart, do the right thing and just create fun and create an innovation and new experiences. And what would be really supportive and helpful is to have really clear guidance on that from regulators.
They also slapped Kim Kardashian with a hefty fine for promoting Ethereum Max, saying that was security, basically. She was promoting unregistered security. And, you know, I guess some of the talk around that is that, you know, they slapped the hand of the celebrity rather than the token issuer, which is really interesting because, well, a lot of celebrities promote different crypto projects. I mean, Matt Damon has, you know, Be Bold with Crypto.com, and Mia Kunis is really supporting, you know, her whole NFT project. So are there any concerns about celebrities being targeted by regulators? I'm
concerned that rather than coming through with clear regulation, we have a government body thinking about regulating via celebrity. That is one of the most dystopian ideas I've ever heard of. Rather than just laying out the rules and the guidelines so that people can follow them honestly and faithfully, to take one of the most famous women and most recognizable names in America and fine her, rather than, you know, be very transparent about what kind of behavior and activity is okay and what is not, I think is unacceptable. Kim Kardashian is not a new influencer on the internet. She knows exactly the rules she needs to follow if she wants to promote a perfume or anything else. And so there's no question in my mind she would do the same thing where for any crypto asset that she were partnered with, had the rules, you know, had rules been really clear. And so I think I'm really disappointed to see regulation through headline and celebrity and publicity tours rather than clear guidelines and you know, and rules laid out so that people can just continue to innovate and move this space forward, because crypto right now is the future of innovation, and it's one of the most exciting technologies that we have.
All right. Well, Lindsey, I'm really excited to hear your panel, Armored Knight. When does that drop?
Armored Kingdom. So Armored Kingdom is live. You can go to armoredkingdom.com. You can follow us on Twitter and jump in our Discord. We've got digiphysical comic books that we're rolling out over the next few months. You can already collect a few of them on the blockchain now. And we'll be launching a card game early next year.